Welcome to myIELTSolution. Best tips and tricks of IELTS listening. Hashtag IELTS listening is divided into 4 sections. Each section contains 10 questions. Each question carries 1 mark. 30 minutes listening plus 10 minutes answer practice. In total, 40 minutes listening test. Let's begin with the best tips of learning understanding of the audio played in the listening test. For this, you will have to make sure that you must listen to English learning in the form of songs, music, visuals, and more at least 30 minutes a day. I'm pretty much sure that by doing so, you will be able to grab tough English words that you don't use in the day-to-day life. No, if you fail to get the words spoken, check it in. Here is the test overview. In section 1, that will be the concept of section 1, and here the concept here, it will be the conversation between two people. Section 2, the concept between section 8, and the first speaker will be a viewer. In section 3, education and solution, and here will be the conversation between 1, 2, up to 4 people. The fourth section, the hardest section, the context will be academic subjects and this is one. Keep in mind that the section number 4 is very fast and so you will have to concentrate more in that section. You should read info about section in the first section, that is the conversation between two students. For example, a conversation about travel arrangement, position, or decisions on the night out. Section 2. The second section is a monologue, a speech by one person. It will be set in an everyday social context. For example, a speech about cleaning service on a university campus or arrangements for the meals during a conference. Section 3. Section 3 is a conversation between up to 4 people. For example, a conversation between a tutor and a student about an assignment, or between 3 students planning a research project. Section 4, the final part, is another monologue. Monologue means one speaker. It is a lecture or talk of general academic interest such as university lecture. Tips and tricks. Number 1. Keep in mind, in your IELTS listening test, you will have to listen and write at the same time. So you should practice these too. One way to do this is with the practice test, but you can also try listening to audios and taking note at the same time. This will improve your ability to do both skills at the same time. Number 2. Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully throughout the test. Don't be distracted by anything around you, and don't panic if you think you have missed any answers or that you are getting them wrong. All this will do is distracting you from listening. Number 3. Don't leave answers blank. You will not get penalized for writing the wrong answer as opposed to nothing if you are not sure what it is. So guess if that is possible. Number 4. One of the most important instruction. Read the instructions. And IELTS listening tips, that is an important tip for any part of the test, is to always read the instructions carefully. They will tell you how many words to use. If it's asked for no more than 2 words and you use 3, it will be wrong. And you must only put in the words asked for. For example, if there is a gap of at -pm and you write at 5 pm on the answer sheet, it will be the wrong. You should only write what it is missing. For example, number 5. Number 5. Don't worry about what you write on the exam sheet. In practice tests, It is common to see students rubbing or crossing things out on the exam paper. Remember that nobody sees or marks what you write here. Don't waste time getting the spelling correct or anything else. If you do this, you will get lost. You need to be listening. So just write down what you hear and then move on. When you transfer the answer at the end to the answer sheet, you can make sure you have correct spelling. Number 6. Take care with spelling and grammar. Your answer will be marked wrong if it's spelled incorrectly or the grammar does not fit. So when you transfer your answer at the end, double check this. The sentence or the exam paper may help you with the grammar. Does it fit grammatically? Should it be a verb, noun or adjective? Number 7. Underline keywords. When you look through the questions first, particularly in the more difficult parts 3 and 4, underline keywords such as name, places and dates in the questions 10 to help you hear the answer. Remember though, as explained above, synonyms are often used. Number 8. Move on if you miss an answer. If you do realize you have missed an answer, quickly forget about it and concentrate on the next one. There is nothing you can do, and you can also guess when you transfer your answer to the answer sheet at the end. The same applies if you realize you missed 2 or 3 answers. Don't panic and just move on, as there is nothing you can do. A few questions missed may not necessarily affect your band score. Number 9. Use a minute to look through each section. You are given 30 seconds at the end of each section to check your answers. You are then told to turn over and look at the next section for 30 seconds. Although some IELTS listening tips will tell you to check what you have written, there is a little you can check for the previous section, as you can't hear the listening again. So instead turn straight to the next section. You will then have 1 minute instead of 30 seconds to look through the next section. This is the better spent. Last and the 10th one. Predict the topic. It helps you to listen if you know what kind of conversation is taking place, so you can picture it in your head. So look through each section in the time you are given and make sure you have an idea of who is speaking to whom and what context is. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, like, comment and share.